guitars, Eric Andres, your guitar sage here to show you a super cool technique for playing harmonics all over the neck. I call it the 5-7-12 trick, and I'll tell you why that is in just a moment. And this was used by Eddie Van Halen and a few other guitar players, but honestly, not a lot of guitar players use this technique. It's kind of like a under-the-radar secret trick. It really is. After I show this to you, your mind's gonna go like that. It's pretty fun stuff, okay? And it's this idea that we can play harmonics in places other than 5, 7, and 12, right? So if you know anything about harmonics, harmonics are basically places on the neck that places on the string that when you pluck them, it produces this chime type sound. Pretty fun, right? Instead of actually just playing the string, fretting it, you can actually tap on the string in a certain place, pluck the string, move your finger away, and it will produce a different sound. So, for instance, this would be all the A string. Open, 5th fret, 7th, 12th. Okay? Now, most folks know that we can do that, right? 5, 7, 12, there's harmonics. Now, technically, there's harmonics all over. So when you're hearing all those little chimes, all those different bits and pieces, those are harmonics. Most folks think there's only harmonics at 5, 7, and 12, but there's not. And some of them are less pronounced than others, and that's true. And that's why 5, 7, and 12 seem to be the ones that folks gravitate to the most because they're really easy to find and they're the most pronounced. 12 being the most pronounced at all because it's the very center of the string. And that can go on forever. So real quick, I'll show you the basic technique for a harmonic, but then I'm going to show you how we can move this up the neck because I promise you we'll do it up the neck. So first off, to do a harmonic correctly, basically you're going to hold your finger over the fret itself, not the fret marker, but the fret itself. So if I'm at the 12th fret, I wouldn't hold my finger here because my harmonic would sound like this. That's no good. We want it to sound like this. Okay, so important that you're directly over the fret wire. If you're not, ain't gonna work, so don't try to do it forward or backwards, right over the fret wire. And when you pluck, you have to pluck pretty firmly. And with the fretting hand, as soon as you can feel that string has been plucked, you lift your finger up really quickly, okay? So that's the basic harmonic. Work on that separately, okay? But now I'm gonna show you something else. So the way the guitar works is you can actually play 5, 7, or 12 frets above any note that you're playing to actually get a harmonic out of this. So what do you mean by this, Eric? Well, so for instance, and first, before I show you this next part here, please go ahead, my friends, hit like and subscribe while we're at it here so I can bring you a lot more great videos like this, all right? So please do that now. So basically, let's say I'm playing an A minor chord. Well, if I find the frets that are 5, 7, and 12 frets above what I'm fretting, there will be a harmonic at those appropriate places. I know, they're hidden. Weird. So, for instance, right now I'm just going to do 12, but here's a harmonic. It's at the 12th fret of the E string, or the A string, I'm sorry. There's one right here at the 14th fret. Now I could do this a couple different ways. The classical way is to take your first finger, put it on the harmonic, right, or where that harmonic is, right over that fret, and then to take your ring finger and pluck like this. Okay, that's the classical way to do it, and it takes a little getting used to, but you can do it. Now first fret of the B string is going to be the 13th fret of the B string, so right here. And then the first fret again, or 0 fret, or 12th fret coming up here. So 0, 12. Whatever you're fretting, just add 12 to it. So here, this is 0 on the 5th string, 14, because I'm at the 2nd fret, 14 on the 2nd fret here, 13 for the B string, and back to 12 on the E string again. So we have... So I could do it the classical style as this. Get those nice chimes. So I'm just making the same shape that I'm doing, just up the fretboard. Make sense? Now, that's the classical way that I just showed you there. The way Eddie would do it, the way Eddie Van Halen would do it, is he would tap. So he'd go. So you're tapping right above that fret. So you're agitating the string, but then you're also getting, as your finger's coming up, it's creating that harmonic. As opposed to the open string. It's an octave above, so you got... Okay, so now you could do this anywhere. I always like to do this in the key of A minor, just because I've got my nice A blues scale right here, right? We're pentatonic. And so, I can do anything that I'm doing down here, I just do 1 octave above. So if I'm playing here at the 5th fret, this is kind of the mirror image up here. This finger's moving up a whole step, so is this finger. Okay, now I can do this on other strings too. So you can have a lot of fun with this. So you can do tapping, you can do the classical technique, and then another really cool thing that I did right there in the beginning was how Eddie would do it a lot of times is he would hit a note and then he would touch the harmonic like this. Pretty cool. It's like it pops it up an octave and gives it a great sound, right? So you could be in the middle of riffing. And I could do that at the 12 frets above, 5 frets, or 7 frets above. So here's 5 frets above, right? 5, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's really slight. The 5s are real slight. 7s are a little bit more pronounced, and 12s even more pronounced. So we have it a lower string here. You'll hear it a little bit louder. So here's the 5, 7, and 12 above it. So that one's the most pronounced, and I like to use that one a lot, right? So fun little thing to do. So you hit the note, barely touch that harmonic, okay? Barely touch the string right over that fret, and then lift your finger up right away. Like literally you're just barely touching it like that. Pretty fun little trick, right? So this works nicely clean. It works nicely when you are overdriven like this. In fact, it's going to be more pronounced when you're overdriven. You do this on acoustic. You can do this on electric. Now, at first, my friends, the technique is not going to be very pronounced. It's not going to wow you because you're not going to be very good at it at first. Imagine that. You're just starting something and then you're not good at it at first. Imagine that. Just like guitar, right? That's what I tell all my students. It's like, guitar is not easy in the beginning. It's like it's challenging. It can be a little bit frustrating. But if you do it step by step with the right materials, you're not gonna fail, my friends, all right? So, there you go. So, my friends, here, let me know how I can help you. Leave your comments below. I would love to answer any questions that you might have. If there's another technique here that you think might help players, please let us know. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and all those fun places, and I would love to help you out to play guitar. In fact, I've created a course for you for free. Now, yes, I've done thousands and thousands of lessons between YouTube and my other channels and my Unstoppable Guitar System and my Complete Guitar System and the books and the whole 9 yards. Thousands of lessons. But I specifically hand-picked 30 lessons. These are the top 30 lessons that every guitar player from the beginning of time should have watched in order to build a great foundation. It's all based on your foundation. If you ask any great guitar player, ask them if the foundations are more important than all the flash and the stuff on top. Ask them. They are 100%, if they know what they're talking about, they're always going to say it's all about the foundation. So this course is foundational. It builds that cornerstone of your playing, and it's free. Or come visit me here in Nashville. It'll take about 30 weeks and about $900. Or you can click on that link that's below for free and enjoy it in the comfort of your home. Your mom will be proud of you. YourGuitarSage.com/30. That's where that's at. If you like free guitars and free gear and free courses and all that stuff, then go on over to YourGuitarSage.com/live. That's where I teach a lot of live stuff, but you can sign up for my next broadcast. I do this typically once a month. I just gave away my $1,500 Variax guitar. It's a modeling guitar that plays like 25 different classic guitars. So I just gave that away. Well, there goes my pick. And I give stuff away all the time, courses and what have you. So please let me know how I can help you. As always, my friends, be kind to all beings. Don't trust the man. And I'll see you in the next video.